From the Peach State, we're just about set for evening baseball from Truist Park. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next.
2024 Atlanta Braves.
Touki Toussaint, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, his last one was kind of a train wreck. Wasn't able to get out of the second inning in his last start and took the loss. He's going to look to go a lot deeper into this one, hopefully to take some of that stress out of that bullpen so the bullpen doesn't have to bail him out again in the second inning.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And now the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like he said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. 2-1 now to Mookie. This one's flared down the right field line. In there, a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. No balls and a strike to count. Betts aboard here at first with nobody out. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball. 1-2, here it comes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Into the box, Anthony Rendon. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Right fielder coming on. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Walker Buehler will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Turned on down the line. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jalen Miller.
Next up is Jalen Miller. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Acuna digs in now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Two and two now with 2 gone here in the home half of the first. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now at the plate here is Rhys Hoskins. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike. Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 1-0.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Ozuna looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot, number 28 on the season, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Digging in next, Will Smith. He's fighting to stay on that NL home run leaderboard, number 10, as we enter play here today.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 6, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Next for the Dodgers, David Fletcher. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Now the pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Acuna is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. So next to hit is Andrew Stevenson, and there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Now the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 LA. So here's the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. Line drive, base hit to right.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, Freddie.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. From the stretch.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
2-0.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Now it'll be Austin Riley. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. The 1-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Rendon has it to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Welcome back to Truist Park, home of the Braves, who have proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
Thank you, Heidi. And now the first pitch. Gavin Lux is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Lux is truly an elite level defender, which is a big deal given the position he plays in the middle infield. Defensive metrics have become a bigger and bigger part of evaluating players, of course, and he's consistently among the leaders in these newer categories at his position.
Yeah, you can tell his pitching staff absolutely loves him. First step quickness, soft hands, an absolute cannon for an arm. This guy fits the bill defensively.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Walker Buehler. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He collected a base hit his first time up. Here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Hey.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he popped him up. Riley is there. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they're up 1-0. Digging in will be Phillip Ervin. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2.
The right fielder, Phillip.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now a ball lined to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
The catcher.
So here is Alex Jackson. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. First offering on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Right side. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting 9.
So here now's the pitcher, Touki Toussaint. Here's the pitch.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. One and 2 now to the Braves pitcher. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Now at the plate, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, number 10, Brandon Nimmo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Brandon Nimmo goes down to become the first out here in the 4th.
Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Swings right over the top of that one. 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And he blasted a homer in his first at-bat.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And it's fouled away. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Up next for Atlanta, the shortstop, Jalen.
Into the box, Jalen Miller. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Now the 0-1. Albies on at first, nobody out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it. 1 away. One out, runner at first, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Pitch outside, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Full count still. And that misses ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So stepping in is Marcell Ozuna. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Looking at his career totals, Ozuna is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. In the dirt. Throw to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw home, and not in time as the run scores. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already,
Freddie.
D-Row. They finally score a run,
Freeman.
and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stevenson has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind. and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Outside, 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled away. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
1 ball, no strikes the count. One and 0. Here it is. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
One and 1. Here it is. 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Count even at 2-2. Even at 2-2. The pitch, and he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul. Fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
He's set. The payoff pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Braves 2 and the Dodgers 1. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers offense so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's the first pitch to him. Will Smith will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. lifted in the air to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the next to bat will be David Fletcher. He flew out in his last AB. First offering to the left side, but it's well fouled.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Down the third, and this will kick off the third base bag. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
At the plate now, Andrew Stevenson, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Comes set, and the 0-1 misses. That's ball one.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
The batter will be Gavin Lux as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fletcher is off of first with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA. They're down 2-1. Now to bat, Alex Jackson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The catcher, Alex Jackson.
Pitch on the way. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
To the plate now, Touki Toussaint. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Number 1.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Batter number 8. Shortstop.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Jalen Miller, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
To 1-2 now. One and two. Here it is. Lifted in the air out to right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Braves strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Keston Hiura will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Now the first pitch. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Hard hit ball to short. Oh, beautiful dive. Got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. In now, Mookie Betts. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. Still even at 2-2. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They still trail it here 2-1. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Corey Knebel enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. First offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Three and 0 now. Knebel has logged upwards of 75 innings pitched with an ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. Three and 1. And oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Grounded weakly to the left. Rendon's got to get rid of it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The left fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Marcell Ozuna. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch of the AB now. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 2 to Marcell Ozuna. This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 2-1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus, stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
No balls and 1 strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Ozuna, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Blake Trinan comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, and it's given the Dodgers a 3-2 lead.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets them in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
Now batting. The catcher, Will.
Here now is Will Smith. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ozuna giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Next, it'll be David Fletcher, singled in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2-0 now. Good sharp slider there, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Called strike 2. Still only one out in the inning. This pitch is popped up. Albies is calling for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting. The left fielder.
Next, here is Andrew Stevenson. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. He's set. Here it comes. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Grounded to the right. Freeman's got it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch, and Los Angeles has taken a 3-2 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Chasen Shreve will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Delino DeShields is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead-off base hit, bottom of the 7th. You're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
Into the box now, Phillip Ervin. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Riley gets his lead at first, nobody out. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. One there, back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Into the box, Alex Jackson. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. In there, 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Braves go down quietly. Still a 3-2 ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Aaron Slegers will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Ben Rortvedt will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. All set for the start of the inning, and up next will be Gavin Lux.
Gavin Lux.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Slegers is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up, Acuna. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 3rd home run for him on the year. And it's going to give the Dodgers a 4-2 lead.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just good. Takes a lot of pressure off, especially when you're on the road.
And here's the 2nd generation big leaguer Delino DeShields, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. No outs, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. The 1-2.
Ball inside.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Mookie Betts flew out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So here's Brandon Nimmo. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna is under it. And that ends the inning. One for the Dodgers on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th, and LA's taken a 4-2 lead. Brad Hand is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. And now in the box, Ben Rortvedt, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set, and the pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. DeShields is there, makes the play, and there are two gone now. So now into the box is Jalen Miller. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch.
Hey, this is a huge out right here. 2 outs in the 8th inning. If this guy comes in and does his job, they hand it over to that beast in the 9th.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
2 out, nobody on. Ground ball right side. Scooped up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-2. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. One to Rendon. Left side, reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Rhys Hoskins gets another chance at the plate here as we look back at both of his home runs in this one. The second coming back in the 7th. Now here's the first offering. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Will Smith. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Count 1-1.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Swing and a line drive. Ozuna gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they still lead this one 4-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. Now the 1-0.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is low, ball one.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
To the plate now, Freddie Freeman. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The pitch. Down and away, ball 1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Boy, he looks strong up there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Final strike for the Braves. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 2-2 now with 2 out here in the ninth. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
In now, Austin Riley.
Third baseman.
As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And he won't go down and get that one, so he's in front now, 3-0.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And, folks, this ball game is tied. A solo shot here to left, and we are tied again. Victor Gonzalez takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the ninth to send this one to extra innings. At the plate, Phillip Ervin.
The right fielder.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer to try and pull this one out on the road. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. We are into extra innings, and set to go is the second baseman, David Fletcher. Here's the first pitch. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Ball one.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Next up for Los Angeles, Gavin Lux is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch. On the ground, up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. He's safe at the plate. And they've jumped ahead here in the 10th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Bryce Wilson takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Travis Demeritte.
Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Into the box now. Delino DeShields pitches high, the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up is Travis Demeritte. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second.
Travis Demeritte.
First offering. And that misses for ball 1.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Looking up is DeShields. And that ball is gone. Santa Maria, game over. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Aaron Slagers earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.